I get to go see Venom 3 in about an hour. I'm not excited about this whatsoever. I know it's going to be a disaster. Critics have given it like a 41%. My expectations of these movies are they're missing the critical character as to why Venom is why he is. And that's Spider-Man. Now, it goes without telling that I did not like the first one. There's one shot in the first movie that I like where Venom perches on top of the roof of a building at night. For a second, it looked cool, and then it, kept going. Let There Be Carnage was absolutely awful. So, yeah. At least I got Taco Bell afterwards with one of my friends. It was fun. God, I'm not gonna... Okay, look. I looked up spoilers for this movie, alright? I know it's not gonna thrill me. I don't know, we'll just have to see what happens. Please wish me luck. The movie starts at 3:20. I'm rethinking my life choices right now. So, Venom 3 is the latest installment in the Sonyverse. Venom trilogy, Venomilogy, I don't even know how to describe it. And it was directed by Kelly Marcel. The only credits I know that she has was writing the 50 Shades of Grey, I think all three of the movies, at least the first one from what I saw on IMDb. I'm hearing a helicopter. Hopefully you guys can't hear it as well. So this movie was incredibly boring. Without going into spoilers, we follow Eddie Brock as he and Venom are basically fugitives, and...
Up you now, don't you?
Okay,
Stop,
you
stop.
wanna be dirty?
Why does Hulu do that? Why do you turn on? Just stop. We follow Eddie and Venom as they're running away because they were wanted in San Francisco after the events of Let There Be Carnage, which was also bad. Now, just to be clear, the sequel is probably worse than this movie. And I would definitely watch this movie again if it meant avoiding the sequel, because Let There Be Carnage was bad. Also, I want to talk briefly about Null. I've heard of this person, this entity, this symbiote god. Apparently that's what he is. I have no interest in learning about this character, and I'm happy, because the movie basically does f*** all with it. It opens with a flashback sequence. I'm already confused as is. I don't know who this character is. I guess he's some powerful being from whatever homeworld Venom is part of. But keep it ambiguous. I don't like everything explained in my movies. The most annoying scene in this movie definitely has to be when Eddie and Venom are taken in by a family. I don't remember their names. Of course, the only name I remember is Martin, because they only say it like 500 times. They don't do anything significant. Their main goal is to go to Area 51, which is getting basically shut down. Oh, that's something else the movie does that I briefly forgot about. This won't even be a spoiler, honestly. It's just what happens. Area 51 is declassified. All their secrets got leaked, and for some dumb reason, a huge chunk of the movie takes place there, and I really can't tell you why, because it's so boring. They could have chosen just a body of water in an ocean. It would have made for a better, setting. There's characters that are in this movie that I don't remember the names of because they're just so boring. There's apparently a character from the second movie I thought was played by Donnie Wahlberg, but I don't think it was him. It was some other person. I don't really know who. He's in this movie. I don't know what symbiote takes over his body, because that does happen in the movie. It's a fine scene. It's a big exposition dump. It didn't do anything for the movie itself. These characters are forgotten about. And normally I wouldn't care, but it's more so the fact that they're introduced on screen. We're supposed to care. There is a character that is fighting with Eddie in the water in a riverbank, and Eddie shoots her. And I thought it was the scientist from earlier. I start laughing. It's like I'm watching Joker Folie à Deux, and I haven't even seen that movie. I've just seen all the bad reviews from it. My brain was burning because of how stupid and boring this movie was. I can't even... Have I said this movie's boring? Because this movie is boring. Please, if you want to go see a better movie, watch Terrifier 3. I don't know. I have no interest in seeing that movie. I haven't even seen the first one. I've only seen the sequel. The music was bad. Can't remember any track that was played. They played some Post Malone track during the end credits. Also, this is a spoiler. Do not stay for the end credits unless you truly, truly care about this movie. Please avoid it like the plague. Nothing. I think there was one joke I chuckled at, but I don't remember what it was because there was just so much boring and bad in the movie. Who greenlit this movie? And obviously, I don't want to give away any more things, so I'm gonna just talk about what I wanted. This needs Spider-Man. You can't have Venom. You can't have Green Goblin or Kraven or any of these villains that Sony is doing in their own universe, because Spider-Man is a pivotal character. I don't understand the reason. You have a Sonyverse. You build with that. Have Andrew Garfield fight Venom. I would have loved it if that was the premise. Sadly, it's not. That could be a spoiler. I don't know. And honestly, I don't know if I care, because now I'm getting to the point where I'm frustrated. This movie has scratched an itch in my brain. What do? I just don't know anymore. The movie was infuriating. Please don't waste your time watching it. I don't know if I can even talk about it more, because, brother, I wasted 2.5 hours, essentially. I'll never get that time back. Thank you for watching. I'm still working on a different review right now, and it should be up pretty soon. So please avoid this movie. If you just don't want your time wasted, please watch something else.